What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to T3G. My name is Dalibor, and things have changed. The situation is different. The new normal is now I lost my job. Now, this is definitely not going to be a video about how or why I lost my job. It's functionally irrelevant. I don't care. It doesn't matter, and it has no bearing on our conversation today. Today, we are talking about how to stay focused. I took a few days off at the end of last week to kind of just like process it and be like, what's the next step? Where do I go from here? And today we've taken those steps. I have a schedule laid out for almost this entire week. We are bringing back tangents, so make sure you're subscribed to that. We are putting out five, possibly six videos this week on this channel. I'm also going to be editing the vlog this week, so the July vlog, which will include the Denver trip. So that's where like the majority of the Denver footage is going to go, since I had no plan going into Denver and basically just got some random ass footage. That's where that's going to be. So look for that post linking to the vlog. But this week we are just like bearing down. I am lucky enough to be in a position where I have a decent amount of money set aside. We are gonna be okay financially, but that does not mean that we are going to be okay financially forever, which means that, well, we need to get the numbers on this channel up. Man, the viewership has gone down, and that's understandable. The consistency has not been there, and very practically there's been a bit of a randomness in the subject matter. I was thinking about this the last few days, and I really want to get back to the core idea of what I want to do, and that's storytelling, and specifically on the tech side of things, on the equipment side of things. I want to find a way to bring the entry point for filming, for video recording with decent audio under $50. That's my insane plan. That's my goal. That's what we're going for. Come along for this journey. With the cheap camera I reviewed a couple months ago, that brought us to under 200 with a microphone. I'm gonna keep notching it down. I have a plan as to how to bring it under 100. Under 50 is gonna be the real challenge, and that's gonna be why you want to stay subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you make sure you get everything that's coming out from this channel. I'm also going to execute a few things that I have been putting off for quite a bit. This space down here, I have not been filming down here. Why? Because it is still a damn mess. However, I did this past weekend move a couple items that needed to go to someone else's house out of this space, which has given me some space to work. So that's gonna be the Thursday video. We're gonna finalize the cleanliness of this space down here, which will then allow us to move forward with some of the other projects that have been put off for quite a bit of time, mainly the ultimate gaming setup slash production setup slash entertainment setup, the ultimate basement setup. We're gonna move forward with that. It's been a minute, but that's kind of one of the biggest things that I've talked about previously. I have just this overwhelming stack of things that need to get done, right? If I want to move X thing into room Y needs to get cleaned out, which means I need to move stuff from room Y to a different place. It becomes this whole process. Whereas now that I've freed up that space, right, I've taken these items that did not belong in this house to someone else's house. That's where they belong. Now I have space. I can get some stuff done. There's a TV over here that Hottest recycled with me. And that might need some electrical work. I'm gonna take it apart. That's gonna give me the space I need for it. I also have the space necessary to work on a little project I was gonna do a long time ago. I can't even imagine the layer of dust that's covering the box, but that's going to be like a little fun video probably on the vlog channel. There's quite a bit of stuff coming up. I've got some great things, including a few giveaways. The thing is, I've got a bunch of stuff here that I've reviewed that is kind of redundant to other things that I have and other things that I've reviewed, including I think I've got like 3 ring lights now, 4, I don't know. There's a lot of ring lights, okay? And the under $100 kit will definitely be a giveaway. So I'm going to build a under $100 kit, maybe even 2. So keep an eye out. Under $100 kit that includes the device that will be recording, lighting, and audio. All will be included in this kit, and I'll be giving that away to a lucky winner. So if you want to know when this is happening, subscribe. If you want to help the channel grow, hit that like button, share the video if you think somebody is trying to get into YouTube and they might want a free kit to start recording. You know, might be nice. Might be a nice way to start by getting a free kit. Come on, share this video. Help me out. So now that we've got the quick rundown of what's going to be on the channel, I'm just going to refer back to that list of how do you stay focused when circumstances change? You double down. You
triple down and quadruple down and 7x down on your strengths.
It's been a minute since I've used one of those, but hey, it's Mindset Monday. You gotta get the Gary V in there. Because no matter what happens outside of your control, you still have the things that you can control. So whatever it is that you do, whether it's art, music production, writing, whatever the thing that you do is, whatever it is that you do the damn thing. The first half of today dealt with some real life shit. We handled insurance stuff, things that you got to do, especially when you're an aging man like myself. But then the second half of the day has been me trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing, where I'm moving, what moves I need to make. And thankfully I had a therapy session. My doctor said, hey, put some shit on a timetable. Say I'm doing this at this time, because you need to stay in that mind state of, at this time, I am working. Just because you're not working for somebody else doesn't mean you don't need to be working. If I run out of ideas and things to make videos on and things to write stories about, I've got a deck that needs to get worked out. I still have baseboards that have never been installed, and the dishes and the laundry always need to get done. There is always something to do, and if you keep yourself busy, you're gonna not spiral. And that's the biggest. That was my biggest concern, honestly, is just being like, oh man, like bills and what am I gonna do and all these things and all these responsibilities, and at the end of the day, being able to just say, all right, I'm getting up, I'm doing this. You know, I've got my 3 things that I do in the morning, and that's just been kind of, weirdly, it's been kind of like a good metronome for me. I wake up, feed myself, feed my dogs, feed my wife. That's how it goes, because she wakes up later than us. Me and the dogs, we're early risers. Well, my point is, that's my metronome in the morning. Those are my things that I do before anything else happens, before the day starts. That's what I do. And that's, I think, kept me sane, honestly. That's kind of kept a level of normalcy. So if you don't have something like that, make something like that. Do whatever it is that you're trying to do. Do whatever it is you need to do. There are so many things you could be doing. Pick one. Really, it doesn't really matter. Unless something is going to make you money, then prioritize that and do that thing. But otherwise, if it's just like list of, if it's a honey-do list, pick an item and go. Doesn't matter what it is. When you cross one off, you're going to be like, hey, no, it took 20, 30 minutes. Got time. Knock out another one. It just builds very quickly. I thought that deck was going to take 3 days and 5 men. It took me and Hottest one afternoon to do one of them. And now that we know how it works, I actually think I might be able to just knock out the other one by myself. You won't know what it will take until you start doing the thing. End of the day, I'm speaking from my perspective only. I have now been blessed with a bunch of time. I'm not going to spend the entire day job searching, the entire day working on my resume. So I'm going to dedicate time to that, and I'm going to dedicate time to getting a bunch of shit done that I've said I can't do because I didn't have the time. So whatever the situation is, however things get out of your control, however your situation changes, if you focus back down on what you can control, it might just make things a little easier for you. If this made even a little bit of sense to you, hit that like button to let me know. Drop a comment if you have anything to say, any suggestions on how to keep motivated during this time for myself or for anyone else. I thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is actually recorded in Colorado, but hey, it's ready. I just need to edit it, so that's what you're getting.